waiting ages for you.
I made it here, right?
I come from the only known solar system with 2 twin planets, each with its own and opposite gravity. Now, in our world, it's possible to fall up and to rise down.
This is such a great concept because it was so different. Did you spend most of the time, most of the film, just kind of looking up and talking up to the sky, or?
Can you imagine?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I was constantly like asking for a masseuse to work on my neck.
I mean, how was it shooting those scenes? I mean, did you have kind of her there to play off of, or the other actors there to play off of, or was it just like a little dot?
Juan did like a really, they tried to do a really interesting thing where because I had a lot of scenes with Tim Spool, who plays Bob Borochovich, who, you know, we did a lot of scenes in the Floor Zero in Trans World, you know. And Juan did a really interesting thing where he would, you know, they built the sort of floor version of the set, and then they would build the ceiling version of the set, and he would make us play the scene at the same time. So you're actually doing the scene with the actor at the same time. So it gives it some sort of sense of organic sort of feeling. You weren't just doing your side, and then 2 weeks later you do the up top side. You know, it was happening sort of simultaneously.
3 thieves from down below arrested last week, raising interworld tensions.
We don't go down to their world, and we certainly don't want them coming up to ours.
We observe a full separation between worlds. There's to be no contact with those up top.
Imagine if we could go anywhere we wanted to.
You've actually had an upside-down kiss before in Spider-Man.
I never thought about that when we were making it, did you?
But you were right side
I'm
up.
not really upside. I'm like lying on a rock and he's like in front of me. So it's not upside down. We were like this. We were still face to face. It wasn't like...
But then you had the rotating levitation makeout
But we
scene.
were rotating together, so it still wasn't like he's upside down and I'm kissing him.
I mean, how was
really,
it?
That's not true.
But how was it? Okay, but how was it shooting those scenes? I guess.
Weird, because we were very uncomfortable. I think we were even strapped together, so we were like in between breaks. And I remember it being extraordinarily early in the morning for some reason too. So
for me, it was actually my birthday the night before.
Really?
So I was,
oh yeah.
I was a little shaky, to say the least. So it wasn't the perfect day to be spinning all day round and round and round.
Order, please.
Come on.
Quick, get him!
Hey, no! Please, no! Contact her again, and it will cost you your life.
I need your help.
These weights will hold you down in their world. Take them off when you want to come back.
The story came from an image he had from a dream. Was that kind of scary when he kind of brought this concept to you? Were you kind of like, on paper, does it work, did it not work?
To me, that made it really exciting.
Yeah,
you know,
me
that he'd
too.
had this dream and that he wanted to turn that into a film, and that he got so far in the process that, you know, he was casting for his dream. You know, that we were jumping on board to sort of bring that to life, and that was part of the driving force behind it, was just to help Juan bring this dream to the screen. You know, and there was a day when we were shooting. I remember Juan said, he brought me to the side and he said, this was the vision that I had that inspired the entire movie. And it was really exciting, you know, when you stand on a film set and there's hundreds of people all working towards making this one thing come to life.
Enid! I can't believe it!
Everybody up against the wall.
I gotta go.
No.
I'll find you.
Stop him!
Police have launched a massive manhunt for the fugitive.
You're gonna go out there and you're gonna get yourself killed.
If I could just give my life some kind of hope, then I'm gonna do it.
Gravity. They say you can't fight it. Well, I disagree. What if love was stronger than gravity?